And we're live. Can you see the live on your side?
What do you mean?
Like the live up in the corner on the left hand side? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I don't actually have to say we're live. I was saying that for you guys and your benefit.
Oh, yeah. No, we can see it.
Oh, sick. What's up, everybody? We got one person viewing. Tyler, what do you got things to write things down with? What are you working with? I'm working with a yellow pencil here. Look at this thing.
I'm going with an ergonomic pen.
Sick.
And a good old-fashioned paper.
I like it. Yep, paper. Lines or grids or dots?
Lines.
It's cool.
Spiral notebook.
Ooh, I like that. I'm going to draw a little picture. What should we draw? Anybody? People watching, comment in the chat. We'll remove that so you can see our faces. Look at all these people. They're doing a pretty good job of like cycling through those videos though. On here. I had it on for a little bit. Oh, we got 7 people. Comment in the chat if you're watching. Open. 25.1 is 7 minutes of burpees.
Did you see the
whoever's burpee pose? That's what I wrote.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
No, I didn't write that. I'm gonna put little stars. Hola from Heather Chapa. Rob, what's up, fellas? What is up? What's your guys' choice of writing utensils? We're gonna take notes. Tyler's gonna take notes. I'm gonna take notes. You guys should take notes. Tyler and I took the judges course. Any of you guys out there took the judges course? You know, one of the questions, I was laughing. First of all, I don't know why they do each individual movement by itself anymore. That was kind of annoying. Secondly, did you notice the question that says, it's basically like being prepared for the open, like workout, or just generally qualifier workouts. But it was like, one of the answers was like, the athlete should do it as soon as the workout is released.
No.
It's a wrong answer, you know. But I like that they're encouraging, because like I think most people are going to watch this, and like the second they announce it or it gets leaked on Instagram or whatever,
yeah,
everyone's going to lose their minds. And like, you know, it takes a while for the PDFs and the standards to get up on games.crossfit.com.
Yeah.
And I always think it's good. So starting off the show today, you guys are like that. Take a big, deep breath and wait for all of the information, because you might miss something crucial and critical.
So the first year I did the open, I actually did that. So like what we wanted
you missed
to
something.
do. No, I did it. So like they would release it back then. It was like 8:00 at night.
Yeah.
And so the gym I was working at, they wanted.
2019, I did them like right after the open announcement. That was the only year I did that.
But that was the first open I had ever done. It was what year was that? 15. It was the one that had the AMRAP of toes to bar, deadlift, snatches into the one.
Dude, that's a good story too. 2016, I did that workout at West Pyatt's gym.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Coast Range CrossFit. And like I had no business trying to do that right after the announcement. like before we got on, I was like, oh man, I feel nervous for this live. But like normally I don't feel nervous at all, just because the workout. It's like, what's it gonna be? I guess I'm more nervous for like writing like the barrage of what's gonna happen, like writing all the warm-ups and trying to figure out pacing and strategies, just because I want to do a good job. And I think for a lot of people, especially the age groups, you know, this year it's a little different, because like the open, because the participation is a little bit lower, the open does really, really matter for them.
Yeah.
You got to do well so you can get to semifinals. Whereas like last year they had the buffer. It was like, oh, you know, chill, whatever. The open doesn't matter. And that was like everybody said that.
Yeah.
The open doesn't matter. And really didn't.
Yeah.
But it's cool. Now it matters. I like it. But Take your time. Wait for the PDFs. Don't be trying to do it tonight. Wait for us to talk to you. All right. John, let's go. John says, let's go. Let's get this season going. Anybody else? Any comments? Yeah. Just waiting. I thought maybe they do like a pre-show. I am pretty excited for Rory McKernan to announce. I always liked it when he did it.
I was about to say, I always like Rory.
I like Sean Woodland too.
Yeah.
You know who I could take it or leave it? It's Chase Ingram.
Same.
He's all right, but
I'm also not a huge Bill Grunler fan.
I didn't like him for a while because he would always be like, if I was to do this workout, and like
Yes.
I get it, dude. Like you went to and it has value to a degree, but like you're on there announcing, and then you're watching like games athletes. And I know he's been to the games as a Masters and he's regionals. Blew his ACL out in 2014 on the rope climb event. But it's just like, you don't need that. Just talk about the athletes and what they're doing in that moment in time.
Right.
Like use your experience to be like, yeah, they're moving really well and like blah, 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 or whatever. And like, you don't have to include yourself. He did it a lot. If you do it sometimes, I'd be like, whatever. But he did like every other event.
Yeah.
Are you going to watch Taylor do the workout today? Oh, we could. What time is he doing that at? I knew they were doing it. I just didn't know. Because Sevon's got a 3:30, I believe. But see how fast his live show goes. Normally the live shows are about an hour. So if they're an hour long, then they're going to start halfway through. What's up, Brian? Melissa Ellis. Hi, people. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. I'm going to pull that one up. Pull up the Sevon podcast. That's where they're going to do it, right? I mean, that's where they always do it.
Mm-hmm. I would assume.
What's everybody doing? Just chilling. Oh, Taylor versus CrossFit Open Workout. Yep. 3:30. All right. Well, I'll just pull that one up. We'll see what happens. Oh, I can put it in can I share two screens? No, you can't. That sucks. You gotta switch them. Anybody else? Anybody else want to say hello? We're just killing time. Give us a topic to talk about. I want to show you a writing utensil to the people who weren't here earlier. I'm using a pencil.
I'm going fancy.
It's sharp. Look at that. It's kind of sharp. Got an eraser in case I make mistakes. Got a little notepad I wrote on here. Open. 25.1. It's a blank canvas. A blank canvas of death. Ooh. Okay, once he announces it, though, we have to, or whoever it is, I don't know if it's going to be Dave. I know Dave's going to be there, but whoever announces it, we have to figure out what the smoldering log and the frogs ribbiting was.
Dude, those things never make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't have to, but I just like the way Cody tried to, in our coach's text for Great Wolf, like said something funny about it and just was like, it's funny. I like it. Hello, Ricky Ellis. Ricky.
Ellis Ricky, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Let's see. Roman might be my favorite games athlete now that he talks. Nice. Nice. Yeah, share Cody's prediction. I don't have it. I'm not going to pull up my text messages for that. I got it down to a T. That's Mr. Ricky. Mr. Ellis Ricky to you. But yeah, Cody's thing was just really funny about it's like how everybody else does it, but cracked me up like the smoldering equals blah blah blah, and the fire is that of the devil's flame and whatever. It's funny though. Who else we got on here? Oh, Renata. Hello, Renata. Sit Nada. Hey, did you see the not a fan of this, but did you see the NCAA pulling the funding from
For
women's
what?
sports. Women's sports.
All of them?
What I mean,
No, I
no.
didn't. I
Oh
haven't
yeah,
seen
but
anything about it.
yeah, so they're like ruling it. They're going back on, and so like the sports that bring in the most money will get the funding.
I mean,
Pretty
that makes
crazy.
sense.
Well, yeah, in that regard, but like, come on, man, share the funds. That's just like the general cliff notes of what's going on.
No, I haven't seen anything about that.
But I was like, oh no, my daughter. How's my
Yeah.
daughter gonna get money if she plays sports? She could be a musician. Who knows?
That's true.
That'd be pretty sick too, though. Ricky's a musician.
He's a
Mr.
very good
Mr.
musician.
Ricky. Mr. Ricky. Whew. Anything else, guys? We got people. Come on, we got 14 people. This is great. Comment in the chat. What's the workout gonna be? Let's see if I can pull up the NCAA thing before we go to start. You tell me if the CrossFit thing starts or not.
Oh. Do you have a prediction for what it's going to be?
No, I have no clue what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
The first one, you never know. And because like everything that's happened, you just, and like last year's workout with the dumbbell snatch burpee, like now you just don't really know.
Yeah.
Everything's on the table, and it's gonna be CrossFit.
It is going to be CrossFit. Thank goodness.
I mean, last year was pretty CrossFit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the NIL, revenue sharing in college. Yeah, the Department of Education revokes guidance on Title IX and athlete pay.
Oh.
Yeah, man. U.S. Department of Education said that statement on Wednesday, rescinding the Biden administration guidance that schools must equitably distribute direct payments to male and female athletes. Which, like, on one hand, I really like, because, you know, the people that earned it get it.
Yeah.
Like, eat what you kill kind of thing. On the other hand, I'm like, oh, man, sucks. So, split. I'm split in the middle.
Yeah.
Let's see what Heather says. I'm praying for it not to be 20.1. Yeah, me too, dude. It's the worst workout of all time. We should just do like run a progression, building up the volume accumulation and the intensities to like master that workout. It would be good for us, but it would suck. Lighter weights for me. That's all I know. Melissa Ellis. She ages up.
That's right. It's all she's been caring about for the past like 3 months.
Yeah. Same weights for me. Just that. Yeah, dude. Oh, God. Some days I'm like, man, this is. I was thinking about this the other day of just because we were talking about like, was it Kipchoge who just ran the 5 or 56-minute half marathon? What was it the world record recently just got broke?
I don't know.
We were talking about it in class, and I was like, they just compound. Yeah, 56 minutes. Oh no, Jacob Limon. Yeah, dude, you just like, it's just like compounding. Like when you get fitter and fitter, it just get like, you just get faster and faster, and things get harder and harder and harder.
Right.
Or you get stronger and stronger. I mean, or in this case, you get weaker as you get older, but you still get like your skills get better, you get more condition. So like, even if you don't actually get stronger, you're forced into a situation where you have to do more work because you can do more work, which just makes it terrible. Look at Ricky. I ran out of aging up. No, you got one more, my dude. You're in 65 to 69. There's a 70 plus. So you got one more age up. You got one more life. Like, you know, like, you know, what's it called? Like a video game. Like you have plus one life.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to be older? Me in this case only. Hey man, if I could look as good as you when I get that old, and Ricky too, dude, that guy the other day, I was like, oh, lift your shirt up, man. He got abs. So like out here playing games with me, ran out of aging up. Just like more shredded than I am. Jealous. Okay, I actually hope it's 20.1. I did it fairly recently, similar in that regard and progression for it. Okay. Okay, Cody. Self-loathing. He loves it. I did that piece fairly recently. LOL, thanks. This is good. How many seconds on that? Oh, it's supposed to be
It's done.
starting.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Fire emojis in their chat and flags. All
So
kinds
many
of
flags.
stuff. It's good. Yeah, we're designing a shirt for the community cup, and I was like laughing because I told Alicia because like the mayhem
Mhm.
shirt. Not gonna turn on the sound yet. I don't want them to like. I don't know. I don't think they can ding us. I'm not sure how that works. But anyways, we'll play it low. But
hello, I'm your host Rory McKernan. So happy to share our home with you, and of course, you're tuned in to watch the live announcement of 25.
no, there it is. I was just gonna talk about this shirt. Eagles, God, flags.
Mhm.
You can put whatever you want on a shirt, apparently. But I'm gonna put whatever I want on our shirt. So there it is. It's not gonna be Eagles and flags though.
First, we're gonna bring out 3 of the fittest athletes on the planet who call mayhem.
Oh, Rory is back. Yeah, you didn't know that? Come on. Yeah, at least for this one, I heard.
25.1. And then the only thing left to do, of course, will be to have those athletes throw down for your viewing pleasure. Social media is a buzz. We love seeing you guys tune in from all over the world. Be sure to use the hashtag CrossFit Open 2025 so we can follow.
He does have such a
see where you
good
guys are watching
cadence.
from, see what you're up to, and see how you're doing the Open.
Yeah.
But right now, you heard the crowd go a little bit wild because I am joined by the man that built this.
Look at those
house, Mr.
biceps,
Rich
dude.
Froning Jr.
Look at that
Speaking
boy.
about aging
The goat.
up well.
So
The goat.
there are a lot of things to the fans of the CrossFit game.
Fraser, who?
Sometimes it's easy to forget that you've been
Have you even heard from that guy recently?
What does the Open mean to
No, man, he's all about selling supplements
I think
now.
it's a time for us to gather. It's time for us to show the work that everybody's put in. And it's, man, Friday Night Lights, here's a party. We know that tomorrow night we'll have a party. We'll have 90s night. And
Nice.
Josh and crew put on
90s.
a hell of a show. So fired up about that.
And you've done a lot of cool things in your career, but how about you built this thing from the ground up? Look around you. How cool is it to have this event at your house?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. I've been, since the beginning, since the first Open, I've been a part of it.
Look at all those people.
Couldn't do it by myself. We have an incredible staff, we have incredible members, incredible community, incredible extended community, which is awesome. I think we've got One Valley's here. We have some of
Oh, nice.
different places.
Yeah, so love having them here, and I think you're gonna love this as well. Here's a way that we can shine.
Dude, I kind of want to go to the
on
Mayhem
the best of us, the heart of the
Invitational.
CrossFit community here in the Open. It's
Yeah.
called the Spirit
Have you been
Way,
to their
and it's
gym?
brought to you
Like, have
by
you
Yeah.
been to Mayhem? Yeah.
Yeah. I should just turn this down a little.
the
Keep it
best
on.
of
But
us.
yeah, for Legends when they had it there.
Oh,
Sick.
okay. Bree and I went there for one of our anniversaries. We went out to Cookville and made a weekend of it.
That's cool. The gym's big.
hmm
It's well kept. All the people keep it nice. Clean.
And you think mayhem, who comes to mind?
Yeah, so I think Bob's here. Bob's been an anchor here since the beginning
yeah.
of Mayhem.
Look at that guy's handlebar
Not just-
mustache. Sick. Dude. Hey, Ricky Ellis, you got to grow
Anybody who's
Dude.
been here has dropped in at
mustache like
8:15.
that for
They
us.
know Bob's an anchor. We could
You're
close
the- you're
eyes
our
and
anchor,
go
Ricky
dark.
Ellis,
Five
all right?
people, that are worthy of that award, but
We got a
Bob
lot
has
of them.
been from top to bottom, the
Let's see what he
affiliate,
say.
opening his house for
Rory's
the
back for the
athletes to train
open
there,
for this
doing
one
a
and
four-course
open
spread or
announcement.
five-course spread,
Boo.
of course, every
Maybe
single
he'll
time.
get
He's the
contracted
most
to do the
selfless
rest. He's
person
great.
that shows up to my kid's baseball game because he asks him to. So anytime it's above 60 degrees, my kids think, hey, we need to go to Bob's and swim. So Bob, thank you, brother.
Nice.
That's cool.
It's a fantastic choice.
He's gonna cry.
Love you,
Bob's gonna
Bob.
cry.
Don't worry, guys,
He
we're
looks
gonna
like a
talk
tough
about
ass
it during
dude,
the
and he's
show.
gonna cry.
Rich, right now, we
I
gotta
like
He
it.
drives a bike.
But I hate to think that like you're not gonna do the work.
I was wearing I went over to the coffee shop this morning after coaching, and I was wearing this jacket that I just got over my hoodie.
Mhm.
I felt like I was like in a biker gang because I could see my reflection walking up. I was like, oh man, sick. That's why I want people to think when I come into the coffee shop. They're like, this dude's in a biker gang in Rochester, New York.
She's a local hero, competing in her 10th
Oh,
CrossFit Games
Brian, of
Open
course.
with
Let's go already.
Haley Adams.
Brian, patience, my man.
Pageantry.
Yeah, let's go. Look at it. It's Haley Adams. Hey, I really like her interview that they've been playing. It's great.
Next,
Is it? I haven't seen it yet.
Just about how like you can have a life, you can train super hard and be balanced, which is like
Nice.
been true. But I like how, yeah, because I don't want to be negative, and people got to go through their own journey. But
Right.
I think some people are like, you can't do. I can't go out. I can't do anything but CrossFit. It's like, no, but if you want to get good at it, you should be doing a lot of it.
Right.
But like you don't have, yeah, like you can go for walks, you can hang out with your friends, you can get a dog, like
Mm-hmm.
you can work a part-time job like most people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Siena Pesco Solido, I do believe it is, and I'm willing to bet by the show of them wearing Northern Spirit is that they're going to buy the CrossFit. I believe that they're going to buy the CrossFit. Them and they're under the conglomerate Hustle Up. Northern Spirit is B Sport. BE Sport is the company that's going to buy them. I think it's going to come true. Don't know what that means, but as of right now, they got Northern Spirit Smurf tees on. I actually like them. I love the Northern Spirit tees. They're like a little bit sweat wicking, big enough to move your arms and your lats around. It's nice. Hello, Manuel. Welcome to the show. Dude, this is the highest viewership we've had ever. This is great. Thank you for coming. Let's show you my writing utensil again for split times. Nice orange. Look at that sharpness. Ready to go. Eraser if I make mistakes. Tyler's got a pen. He doesn't make mistakes.
That's right.
Slowly making fans in a big way. Austin Hatfield.
Hello.
What does he have to do to
Austin Hatfield, you think he ever win the CrossFit Games? I shouldn't say ever. You think this year or next year he'll win the CrossFit Games?
No.
I don't think so either. Hopper, James, and Dallin are too good. They are the roadblock to his goals. And Roman and Ricky Garrard.
Yeah.
And Jay Crouch. Oh, did I just name like the top 5?
Yeah.
At the CrossFit Games?
There it is.
The only pencil is a mechanical pencil. Yeah. When those were invented, you were around, right? So you remember that, and we're just like, wow, this is the most profound invention of all time. She was in elementary school when that happened.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we know why you guys are really here. You want to hear
Okay.
the announcement of the workout, and it's finally time for the announcement
Okay.
of
Let's
25.1
hear it.
presented by Rogue. For the presentation, we go to Rick Roman of FDNY CrossFit.
FDNY CrossFit. Nice. Can you see that?
No.
Oh, I told you it was AMRAP, remember? Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Okay. It's Hank Power Clean, right?
Yeah. Clean and jerk.
Oh, and overhead. He said an overhead. That's why I got confused. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, blah, 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 right?
Yep.
Sick. Oh, you can't hear it, John? Can anybody else hear it? I can hear it. Sound is on there.
I want to leave with this message. CrossFit is the best hour of our day. We are living testaments to the L1 manual.
It's very faint.
In your lifetime, seek to achieve to master through trial and error the 100 words. I leave you with 10 for the love of the constantly varied, high-intensity, functional movement. You gotta run. Yo, PD, I'll put you on the leaderboard.
Okay, we like it. These guys seem to like it. Do you like it? What do you like about it? What do you not like?
I mean,
All right, 15-minute AMRAP. We're going to go 3 lateral burpees over the dumbbell, 3 dumbbell hang clean to overhead, any style, and then 30-foot walking lunges. The lateral burpees and the dumbbell hang clean to overhead increase by 3 reps every round. Pretty chill.
We're
CrossFit.
going to have you work out. Ladies and gentlemen, Rich Froning is coming back to the competition.
Oh, yeah.
25
Let's go.
Chase
Over
Bond, I
under
know it's
him
happening,
beating
but I kinda
Hatfield.
Still thought we were joking.
He's going to beat everybody.
Dude, I feel like he is.
Oh, I got something to say. Hey, in a world of eye-mouths, be a Rich
You guys are loud. The announcer is not.
Dude, I love it, and it's one of those.
Oh,
things
man.
where we're
America.
sort of
Remember I
use
said
the bank
flags and
account, so to
eagles?
speak. We were not sure if Rich was going to do it, but seeing those shorts,
Flags
he
and
looks pretty
eagles.
serious. Oh, man, the old Rocky Balboa
How's it
is
sound now?
out, and no better man to
Either
don
way,
those
we'll repeat it
than
again.
Rich Froning. I am so
15-minute
happy
AMRAP.
to see that Rich.
3
Oh, my God.
lateral
All right,
dumbbells
Rich is
over,
back in
or lateral
competition.
burpees over the
If
dumbbell.
You guys are in as
3
well,
dumbbell
make sure to go to
hang
the
power
official
clean and
rules
jerks.
at games.crossfit.com.
30-foot
because if you're
overhead
as
walking
excited to
lunge.
start as I am,
When
it
you come
needs to
back,
look a little something like this.
you're going to start 6 lateral burpees over and 6 dumbbell hang clean and jerks. Here's the video. I'll turn it up. Did he establish the hang?
Yeah, right.
Didn't they say overhead walking lunge with the dumbbell? Oh shit.
No, just regular walking lunges.
Oh, this is gonna hurt, bro. I thought it was gonna be overhead. That would slow it down.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. How many times have you hung out with Raph, Heather? It's okay. NorCal OG. Not OG, young guy, but OG. Is he still on HWPO? Raphael Sanson? Or did he move on?
Welcome back to the announcement of 25.1. Our show, of course, is sponsored
All right.
by Rogue Fitness.
You wrote it down?
Rogue is the official equipment manufacturer
Okay.
of CrossFit
We got
and
it.
the CrossFit Games. And hey, we
Walking
thought,
lunges.
while we're here, Mayhem Athlete also wants to celebrate the 2025
Oh, he's
Open
brute.
with you guys. Here's how we're going to do it. If you go to mayhemnation.com, all of our training programs will give you 25 days for free if you sign up.
25
between
days
now
for free,
and
guys.
the end of the leaderboard for 25.1.
You can
That's
sign up for
Monday
Mayhem
evening.
Programming.
That's not all. But wait, there's more, Bob. You will also be eligible for 2 free tickets to the Mayhem Classic. They're hard
No.
to get your hands on. So you guys go ahead, sign up for Mayhem Athlete, 25 free days of training. Enjoy the Open on us. Bob Franks is joining me now. Speaking of amazing people, speaking of classics and speaking of Mayhem Athletes, Bob, you heard what Rich had to say about you. I hope you know what this community means. Your 815 classes over here supporting you. There they are. What does CrossFit
nice.
Mayhem mean to you?
Oh, it's everything to me. It's my social event. It's just my life. I drank the Kool-Aid a few years
Let's see.
ago.
3 lateral
And
burpees.
if it wasn't for Mayhem, I probably wouldn't be here today.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Because your
It's gonna
story is
take you
amazing. and
10,
unique.
less than 10
Well,
seconds.
real quickly.
Mhm.
Same thing on the
In
hang clean jerks on
2015
the
at the
first one.
Open, on 15.3,
30-foot
workout,
lunges,
and I
12
got done
seconds?
with it, and I thought I killed it.
Really?
Sat
Well, it's
down in the
15
box
down
with
and
another
15
young
back.
man, and
So you do have to
So you
that
gotta turn
turnaround.
around.
I said, boy, that was gracious woman. Mr. Frank, you really beat me. I said, at least it didn't kill me.
I mean,
And I fell over dead.
without killing yourself.
Honestly, everything.
Literally died.
Literally died. Zero brain. Well, that's common all day, but zero heart also. And lucky enough, we had a couple of MTs there and tried to keep me going.
Oh shit!
But
Yeah,
if it
heart
wasn't
attack.
for CrossFit, I wouldn't be here. And Rich can tell you that. He told me all
Yeah.
the muscles why I'm here and what they did for me. But it's not what happens to you after you go down. It's what you get back up. And you hear that all the time, but it's so true here at this house. And the support I probably had way over than I was supposed to have at the hospital. And 6 weeks I was back here at Mayhem, and here we are.
Carrying us on your backs, man.
Nice,
We love you
dude.
so much. Thank you
That's
so
sick.
much for being here.
Thank you. Thank
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Bob.
Oh, nice job. They got the
So-
PDF on the game site already.
So Bob is our Spirit of the Open nominee.
That's great.
Who's yours? We're checking out on social media. Love seeing you guys submit these. Love learning the stories.
All right. So while they go over that,
Affiliates around the world, they all have their own
yeah. So if you extrapolate that and you just hold the burpees
as Rich said. So
at 10
thank you guys.
less than
Please
10,
keep
10
up
seconds
with
for
our
3 would be pretty chill
Time to
pace.
get
It's
To a
doable,
degree.
yeah.
Rich Froning is back on the competition floor, but as cool as that may be for
And same
CrossFit
thing with the
Games
hang clean and
fans,
jerks. You could
Rich
probably
was
go a
the
little
first one to
faster.
tell you that it wouldn't even be possible. All this
But you're gonna be
glitz and
done
glamour
with
that's so cool without that worldwide CrossFit game.
And then you just go 10 and 10 again, double it, so
as well as
20,
you guys who are going to step up to the
and
same
then
starting line as him
30,
in the
and
open.
then 40.
Mm-hmm.
And 15 minutes is a pretty long time
Yeah.
for how quickly you'll get done the 3, 6, 9, 12, and even the 15. Because let's see, 10, 10, and then walking lunges, we'll say 15 seconds. So we're at
Okay.
35 seconds to do the first round. And then
Yep. 35, 55.
just double that for the next one.
Well, you don't double it because the lunges
Well, the
stay the
6 and
same.
yeah, that's true. So,
So-
and then just minus.
So just add 20 seconds every round,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah. So 55. So 30, let's say 35 seconds and 55 seconds. Oh, man.
You'd be done first 2 rounds in 90 seconds.
Yeah, or less, definitely less
Yeah.
than that with the way that people are going to be moving. But yeah, Melissa Ellis gets a 20-pound
20
dumbbell. Dude, I'm so hyped right now because my battle with Nate.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, where's Matt Frazier? Would he do an open announcement right now? Would he? Look at him. He's the GOAT. Oh, first man to snatch 300 in competition as a CrossFit athlete.
Dude,
He
that
is the GOAT.
that
Look
blue
at this
jersey
guy.
that they had at the first invitational, I love that.
I had one of them. I don't know where it is.
Oh,
I
I tried
donated it.
forever to find those. The Rocky
eBay.
shorts.
Oh yeah, the Rocky shorts alone. Oh yeah, that's true. American flag shorts. Oh yeah, CJ in nanos too. We were there
Mhm.
live at the HGST. It's great. Dude is the best. See, not just measured in medals. Oh, that had to hurt Matt Frazier right there. I'm going to continue just to rip on it. I don't dislike Matt Frazier, but I just think it's funny at this point. Oh, what a bold statement. I love it. Cody's on
I'm
my
not
team.
embarrassed to tell you guys that I
It's
know
funny
that
because
I'm
it's true
extremely
and the
biased, and
argument
I'm one of
only
the
gets
biggest Froning
stronger.
fans you will ever find. I think win, lose, or draw tonight, it's a huge win to have Rich out on the floor, but he's going to
Yeah,
have his
dude.
work cut out for him tonight. Obviously, his resume speaks for itself.
Dang,
But you
the
got some of
question
best
is,
engines in the
I don't
CrossFit
think he'd
games
beat Roman,
out
but
there
I do
with
think
him.
he could beat Austin Hatfield.
We are moments away, friends.
You don't think he'd
as
beat
these
Roman?
athletes finalize their warm-ups.
No,
Let's
man,
take a minute to
Roman
check in
is
with
really
Dave
fit.
Castro.
I know Austin's fit, but because watching him last year, I just
Hey
don't
guys, I'm currently in Amsterdam
think he's that fit.
in 2 different affiliates right now in this one building. On this side is CrossFit FSF, and on this side is CrossFit Crushing Goals and Goats. So they have their separations, they have their 2 little areas, and they actually both concurrently run classes.
It's kind of cool.
Never seen that before, so this is pretty cool. Wish you guys all luck on the Open. Hope you guys enjoy 25.1, and I will see you on the leaderboard.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Backstory: they had an
time to
argument and
kick
couldn't
it
settle
off.
it, so they're like, "Fuck
For the
it,
official
split it
start
down
of
the center."
25.1, the competition director, Adrian Bosman.
That's not true, but that'd be funny.
Cookeville, Tennessee. You guys ready?
Okay,
All right,
we're
CrossFitters
gonna start
around the
taking
world,
notes,
I
people.
hope you're ready. We're going to
Hope
get
everyone's
started
ready.
in 10 seconds. Count her down with me, everybody. Here we
Well, let's
go.
count it down. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
Going in 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Go.
Go. And we're off.
25.1 is
25.1.
open and ready for fitness. Haley Adams, Roman Krennikov, Austin
Oh,
Hatfield,
8 seconds.
and the return
for
of
Haley.
the champ, Rich Froning, donning the Rocky Balboa American flag
15
shorts, is in a open announcement for the first time in over 5 years.
For the first 3, coming back 15 feet. 25 seconds.
Okay,
I said
they're
I said
moving.
35. No, it wasn't too far off. I mean, these are elite athletes.
So fast start from some of these athletes.
We've been talking about what the best approach
Nice.
is, and as we look at our recipe for success presented
40
by
seconds.
Tempo, this is a battle of 2 strategies, bosses. I'm looking at the tortoise approach to this particular event, slow
Yeah,
and
definitely.
steady early, and then
Slow and
put the pedal
steady.
down late.
Yeah,
They're
I gotta
right.
say, Chase, I think you're dead wrong. I think it's all about getting out in front.
Okay,
and staying out
52
in front. There's
seconds
just no room
off
with
the
pace
dumbbell
of these
for Roman.
movements.
Taking
So
big
we're trying to
steps,
get
big boy.
out later on.
Yeah.
He took 3 steps,
I think
huh?
you gotta
1,
establish a
2,
lead early,
3,
hang on
4.
to
He
see if
took
you
4
can maintain
steps.
that pace.
105.
Roman
105.
Krennikov to an early lead. We
Finish the
saw the
round.
same thing last year on the burpee pull-up workout, although I don't think it finished the way
Nice.
he wanted to. And with that 15-foot lunge, he is the tallest athlete in the field, standing at 6 foot tall, 5'7" across the board for the other 3. So a little bit of help there for the
Good
walking
technique.
lunge, but
Yeah.
these
Right
burpees
over the
and these
dumbbell.
dumbbells are going to start to
Narrow
add up in a
hands.
big way really
Oh,
early.
I don't know. You
29.
think that big man's putting that dumbbell down? You got another thing coming. There is no chance.
Just 90 seconds in.
Oh, you don't have to switch hands, or do you?
Hand clean and jerk.
You
We
don't.
haven't seen
It's
that
total.
Cool.
all but one
I'll have to
time.
look at the
in the
scorecard
open.
again.
Yeah, a couple years back, pre-COVID, this was one movement that we pulled
Solid.
out. I'll say this time
149.
around, it's a little unique. If you haven't had a chance
Beautiful.
to take a look at the scorecard yet, you are not required to change arms. If you
No
wanted
changing
to, you
arms,
could
not
do all of the
required.
reps on
Great.
a single arm.
2
You
minutes.
can change whenever
Getting through
you
the
want,
9s, correct?
but it's really
Yep.
up to the athlete how they want to break
All right,
that
they're in the
setup. You
round of
just go to
12
the reps
at the
and
2
you
minute
can
mark.
break it up on either arm. So it'll be interesting to see if the athletes develop a dominant hand strategy or if they try to keep it pretty balanced.
One thing we have seen is that this rep scheme is a familiar rep scheme when it comes to the open itself, the ascending 3s. We've seen that with thrusters and pull-ups. We've seen that with
Crazy,
clean and
dude.
jerks
Where's
and toes to
Rich?
bar. But in those instances, it's
He's
only
in
been for
last.
7 minutes at a time. We've got
229.
doubled that time frame for
The
these
burpees,
athletes and
15.
this rep scheme.
100%.
Took him 29
Chase.
seconds
This
to
is
do
one of those
15
workouts
burpee,
where you're doing it
lateral
right now, you
burpees
look
over
at
the dumbbell.
clock
It's
and you
pretty.
think, oh my
There's
goodness,
12.
only 2.5
Oh, that was
They're on the
12.
12s,
What
yeah.
did I get myself into?
I was hoping
But
that'd be
later in
fast.
the workout, that's going to reverse.
slow.
You get into some of those bigger sets, and all of a sudden, time gets eaten up.
This is legit,
But in
man.
the
This is gonna be a
beginning,
fun
it's bit of
workout.
Gut check because man, there's more time than you think you need.
Rich Froning back in live competition for the first time since 20.1 open announcement. Haley Adams, this is her first time. And you talk about strategies, Boz, and that Rich doing it alternating every arm. Haley opting for using one side versus
309.
the other. There's no
Finish for
standard as far as
Krennikov.
how you switch back and forth.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So that's going to come into effect, I think, deeper in the workout when fatigue's starting to build in. Athletes might start second.
Rich is
guessing
taking
one of
too
those
many
arms.
steps.
Maybe the other one's a little fresher. But man, I love what's going on here between Austin and Roman. Just neck and neck and insane.
I'm so happy
And
it's
also
15
right on
feet.
top of each other. I think that's so cool.
Down
about
and back
the
for
Open
the
is
just
that
for like the
it's a little bit
affiliates.
more intimate
Right.
For some of these
It's cool.
competitive outfits.
And we did a 15
I mean, these
footer
guys are
in
literally
class
right on top of each other,
the other
which
day
is
just because
really
space
fun to watch.
requirement,
We're not even
Mhm.
4 minutes
which I was like,
into
oh,
this
it's not too
15-minute
bad. Like I was like
AMRAP.
looking at it.
Roman had
Oh,
a
he
bit of
missed
a
the
misstep,
burpee.
and by the
348.
way these athletes
I
have
was
been
348
rep
on the
as you
burpee.
said, Boz, is that any little misstep,
48
any little
seconds to do
no rep,
15.
and particularly
Wild.
on the lunge, because it's a 15-foot straight lunge before you turn around. If there's a misstep or no rep there, they've got to
They're
start
just
that
going to stay
15
on
feet all
Roman.
the
So I
way
think we
over.
just keep
Yeah,
writing
it's a
down his splits.
Right.
costly no rep. And I mean, we were straight up with the athletes when we talked to them about this. It's like, look, you're probably not going to win it or lose it on those lunges.
And we'll see what happens. I mean,
It is not worth.
Rich is only
having to
behind
go
by like
back and
8
do
reps, you
something
know?
For
Yeah.
these athletes, as trivial as the lunges. So yeah, just make sure you're standing them up. Shouldn't have a problem.
Austin
That was
Hatfield to your
Or
right.
422.
Just a half a second lead on Roman Krennikov.
Roman with that sneaky step on the last lunge to just even up the gap. You can just kind of use that height.
That was the end
to
of
his
15.
advantage. Pretty cool.
Cool.
Boz, is your fast early prediction seems to be the path to go as we are approaching the 5-minute mark. We have 10 minutes remaining, and those 10 minutes are going to be a grueling 10 minutes as
I know,
the
man.
reps continue to
What does everyone?
grow
What does everyone
for the
think?
lateral burpees over the dumbbell and the dumbbell.
We gotta do 18 reps here.
Yep,
Woo,
I am
Nelly.
curious to see how the champ strategizes the back half of this. I mean, if there's one thing that Rich is known for, being able to maintain a consistent output for just an inhuman amount of time. That's kind of his wheelhouse. So I don't know. I still wouldn't count him out. I know that Roman and Austin have kind of established themselves here, but Rich could do it. He does have those shorts on the side.
Rich is 9 reps behind. You look at the top part of your screen, and that's
What do you
your
think they
leaders
finished?
approaching the
522, maybe?
125 mark. They finished
Say it
the
again.
round of 18 burpees and are on the 18 dumbbell hang clean to overhead.
You think that was like
That's where this
522 to do the
really
burpees
starts to
because they were
slow
off
down a
screen?
little bit. It's a bit of a false
Yeah.
sense of security.
And
Something
now
around there.
it's enough, yeah.
When things are just moving so quickly, but the bigger sets, that's going to start to separate the wheat from the chaff.
Number to get to is 1.
Yeah, because the 18 right here, Hatfield's gonna be.
Not a lot of switching hands here. These guys are taking big bites before they put that dumbbell down or switch. Austin making a move.
There it is. I was wrong. I mean, we still got 9 minutes,
Yeah.
but I don't know. He's starting to get it.
Actually 5 seconds
6:13
faster for his time split
for the 18s.
on that round of 18. So Austin
Okay.
Hatfield on the left is starting the round of
Woo.
21.
Oh, got a no rep. Didn't
And
stand up, Roman.
bears that
Got to
no
go
rep,
back.
as you said,
Oh,
Boz. It's
Oh, you got to do the whole
distance
15 over.
doesn't
That
increase
sucks.
on
Yeah,
the lunge.
sucks.
Therefore, its value decreases as the reps increase.
Big
for the other
steps.
ones, and
Big
that
steps,
little
people.
misstep
You got it.
can be a big factor between
Do
Roman
it.
and Austin.
And I got to say, before that no rep call, I saw Roman being a little slow back to the dumbbell.
I mean, the real question here is,
the opposite. As soon as his last lunge was completed, he was
could you
right back down to the dumbbell.
get the top 40 in the world to the CrossFit Games with this
I don't
workout?
know, this might be the defining moment where he pulls ahead and just can't be caught.
No, you need 4 more of them.
No, 4 more workouts. Got it. Got it. Okay.
Once Austin Hatfield is done,
What do you guys think? Comment in the
dumbbell
chat.
hang clean endurance.
Comment in the chat about this workout.
Boz, here's that no rep on
What
the
you
right
looking
side of
at?
your screen between
Oh,
Roman
don't give me the no rep.
Krennikov.
Oh, there he goes. Okay, so he's on dumbbell 711. 711.
Yeah, he looks
Dude, that's
disappointed.
21s,
I
man.
missed
He did
that
21 lateral
replay
burpees
there, so I'm not
in
quite sure what the issue was.
58 seconds.
Austin Hatfield
It's
on
moving.
the dumbbell.
Woo!
21 reps, 50 pounds is the weight. Leading with 167 reps.
Okay,
The
come
number
on,
to get
Rich.
to is
Just surpass
180.
Roman.
Before he moves to that walking lunge again.
No
Rich
one, everyone's
Fleming,
watching it too intently to
the
comment here.
four-time individual CrossFit Games champ, 6-time team CrossFit Games champ. One of the greatest
Yeah, he's going. He's
ambassadors
right
in
there.
the
He's at
sport, but
21s.
now one
Let's
of the
go.
best ambassadors in CrossFit in
I don't like how
general.
they're. Oh,
It's
I
just
get
3
it.
reps behind Roman.
They're not moving the
Yeah, looks
leaders
he and
like
Roman
they
would
used
be
to.
duking it out, though.
Yeah.
Austin
Across the
pulling
top.
ahead. That's quite a few reps.
I don't know if
to
I like
try
that
to
yet.
make up
8
the
minutes.
workout.
8 minutes.
So,
There it is.
I don't know, man. My strategy
On the
of getting out in
dumbbells.
front, it might pay dividends.
We have
Now he's
I
coming
mean,
back.
Austin's gotta hang on. We're
How
just
long is these
moving.
lunges taking?
got
So anything can
7
happen.
minutes to see if that
13
fast
seconds.
starts holds true. Austin Hatfield.
Okay, that was
Your
the
leader.
21s.
And he seems
Woo,
like he's
baby.
speeding up
21s.
that return lunge. I think he knows there's blood in the water, and all he's got to do
Oh,
is
boy.
just keep widening that gap.
I think Rich is coming. Rich is close.
24
Dude,
dumbbell,
can he take down
lateral
Roman?
dumbbell burpees.
Woo!
And Bobs, we've got the balance
Oh,
strategy.
man.
Seems to be
Oh,
off
can
in
he
your
do it?
favor, but Rich Froning is
Rich
pulling out
Froning.
the second on Roman.
Whoa!
I think we got to make it a global thing, Chase. Team
Not
Fast
hitting
and Furious
extension,
or Team
CJ
Slow and
says.
Steady? It seems like Fast and
Yeah,
Furious is,
took the judge's
taking
course.
on
They do need to hit that hip and knee
Rich
extension.
Froning
Where's Hatfield at?
starting to try to reel in Austin
No, not done
Hatfield.
yet.
Austin Hatfield's last shouldered overhead. He was about
Get that
5
time, get
seconds
that split
faster
time.
per set.
Jabronis in the
last set,
gym could be
Rich closed the
jumping
gap
around
by
their
2
dumbbell and hitting
seconds.
extension
Yeah,
in
it's
the lunge.
interesting.
Yeah,
Froning's picking up the pace
for
on
sure.
these
Jabroni's
burpees,
going to be
too.
all over the
He's
place in the gym, dude.
starting to get a little
CJ,
bit
should I
lower,
be a
starting to
jabroni
get
and just
that
like
footwork a little
half
faster.
asser everything
Austin was
and
slowing
see
down
what I
for a
get?
moment there, even though
Use the
he
women's
pushed
weight
that
too and
second
not tell
half.
anyone.
Froning got
Just put a
faster
sticker that says
accelerated.
50.
Now the battle between Roman and Froning.
Rocky 4 all
They're
over
about
again.
rep for rep
Oh,
there.
Cody coming in with a good.
Haley choosing an interesting
If he dies,
strategy
he
over there on
dies.
the left side of your screen. She
So
is
good,
doing a
dude.
change out
So
after
good.
every repetition. So
Oh,
that's,
CJ says,
kind of
F it,
interesting. I
no
would
video
think that
review.
most athletes would probably try a big
Might as
bite
well.
on one side, and once they start to feel some fatigue, switch it out. But she seemed really comfortable with that.
Slow and smooth, smooth as fast.
Curious to see
Are they done with the burps?
I'd love to pick her
Yeah.
brain about that after.
Austin is.
Yeah, what
Roman's
time did he
still-
finish?
Hatfield alone on the dumbbell.
I
in the
couldn't
round
see
of
him.
24.
Okay.
The number to get to is 230, and Rich is
I think it
solidly
was
second.
Like 9:02 is when he
18
started
reps
on the
behind
dumbbell.
Hatfield. We
He's
have
got 5
5
left, so let's
minutes
let's just say
remaining. After
9:02.
the round of 24, we'll move to the round of
'Cause he's
27.
gonna finish
The
here.
walking lunge will stay the same.
Got 5
This is
left.
the part. We've got 5 minutes left. The scorecard
Here it is.
officially
15.
maxes out on the round of 30. Not to say the athletes
Clean and
have to
jerks.
stop there, but that's what's on the scorecard. I wonder
Dude,
if
so
we're gonna see
fast on
somebody
the lunges.
do that in this particular showing.
10,
Hatfield's looking like he's on
28.
Last shoulder overhead took Austin
For the
Hatfield
23s.
just under 1 minute, 59 seconds.
Woo! Dude, you think he's going to finish the
Austin is
24s?
making up the most
Yeah.
time as these burpees, as he is already back to the dumbbell.
Yeah, because he's like 5'1". Of
Roman
course he's going to
Krennikov
make up
in
the time in the
green
burpees.
shorts. Trying to hold off the
They're
I
like,
think
he's making
shorter
up the
people
most
have
time
a
in the
better
burpees.
shot.
reps behind, top part of
Like
your
the
screen,
taller
Austin
people have
Whereas
a
the
longer
fast
lunge.
fast is also
reps.
fast.
This is the mental battle
true.
here when you have somebody that comes around.
Jabrone
and
roll
around,
call.
they get
Hands
back
up.
to the same movement that you've just been chipping
Oh,
away.
yes. Rich is ahead of Roman.
A little demoralizing.
Woo!
You've got to really ask yourself, do I
Let's
keep
go,
my foot
baby.
on the gas, or do you
Let's go,
just
baby.
concede at that point? This is
Woo!
kind of your
Let's go.
position.
Austin Hatfield
Come
on
on.
the burpees for the round of 27. Rich Froning on the right
Mr.
side of your
Richard
screen,
Froning.
starting his burpees. He's behind by 19 reps
My
on
dude.
Austin Hatfield. Roman Krennikov is done.
There's no way he's catching.
Rich using
Hatfield,
that
though.
championship footwork there.
Still.
The Rocky Balboa shuffle to get over the dumbbell.
So many Rocky jokes right now in the live. The Rocky Balboa shuffle. Hey. All right, 11:37.
Austin Hatfield's done with his
Yeah.
burpees. 27 reps at a hang clean and jerk.
27 burpees.
Wow. I mean, he's
That
got
took him
so
a
much
minute
time. I think
and
he's gonna
9 seconds
annihilate that 30 round
to do
scorecard max. Oh, that's great to see.
27
3
lateral
minutes left
burpees.
to go, just past the
Or
12-minute
20
mark. Austin Hatfield
Yeah, 27.
leads the 4 athletes. Rich Froning in the American flag, red, white, and blue. Sitting in second.
Come on, Rich.
Curious to your approach.
Stay ahead of him.
Chase. You know, you have these alternating dumbbells. That's such a staple. of
Yeah,
CrossFit
Rich is
workouts.
coming for Austin. We'll see what happens. He's still in the burpees, though.
That's why
Austin's got a
he's
lot of clean and
comfortable
jerks
with that
in.
switch.
Yeah, letting the shoulders
just letting him get
rest a bit
comfortable.
in between reps. It just kind of depends on cycle rate too. Are you a little quicker
Oh, they're not
keeping
gonna
it
show
on
him.
one arm versus the other?
Haley's just quietly motoring along,
Haley
just
Adams
doo-doo-doo,
working through her set
doing good.
of 24.
Cody.
Classically stoic Haley just can't tell how hard she's
Think she
working.
in trouble 'cause she
One
put on her
expression
Adidas shirt?
the whole time.
I don't know.
She's probably like, I don't give a F. I get paid.
My
Yeah.
goodness.
Okay, Hatfield.
And Hatfield's split between the burpees and the dumbbell work have been almost
48
identical.
and 13.
9 seconds
13:01 or
for the
13, you
27
think?
burpees,
01.
1 minute and 7 seconds
Well,
for the
by the time he
dumbbell.
started, it
And
was
now
01.
Hatfield is on the round of 30 with 2 minutes left to go.
So impressive.
Dang,
I don't know
bro.
if he's going to have quite enough time to get through that round of 30, but man, he's going to get
He's in the 30s. What's Colt Mertens going to get?
Roman Karenikov and Rich Froning
What's Taylor Self going to
in
get?
second and third, but Rich has opened up an 8-rep lead.
4
on
minutes.
Roman Karenikov.
Taylor Self
Yeah,
is going
I
to go
don't think
live.
there's
Maybe
any
we'll
way
switch
that
over.
Roman's getting that back from the champ now that he's got out in front a little bit.
Taylor's warming up
Austin
and going in
Hatfield
heat
onto
2.
the 30 burpees. The number to get to is
Heat 2. What is she
348.
doing?
Currently
I think she's just
sitting
chilling, man.
at 303.
I think she knows that, like, because what, she's in the 24s?
Rich starts his descent
Oh,
down the
dude.
field
Come on, Rich.
to start entering
I don't know if his heel was
30.
past that line, Judge.
We'll see how
I
far
don't
he
know.
can get before he runs out of time. 1 minute remaining.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Rich is done with the round at 27, and he's in
Send
the
it.
round at 30.
Send
318 is the number to get to for Austin Hatfield.
What was
318.
Austin's? Oh, he's still doing
Starting
burpees.
to slow down. Looking a little labor on that dumbbell.
Still, though.
We can tell we're in the last stages of this workout. These guys have been grinding
Oh, man.
for almost 15 minutes now.
14,
No
21.
signs of slowing down. So
Took him a
impressive.
minute and 20 seconds to do 30 burpees over the
30 seconds
after all
remaining
of that
for
work.
Austin Hatfield.
Yeah, that's moving, man.
Switching on
He's
for
a
the
he's a
first time.
machine.
Got a no rep. Got a pass to the shoulder.
Go, Rich.
Rich
Roman's
Froning on
coming
the
for
right,
you.
23 reps back.
He's
When
coming.
he is through his
No, you gotta
final
go.
30 burpees.
You gotta go, Senor. Go.
10 seconds remaining.
Hey, Rich is only like 6 reps ahead. Now he's only 5 reps ahead. But now he's 5 reps. Then he's 6 reps. Then he's 5 reps. Then he's 6 reps. Is he gonna take down the Russian? America wins again, people. Oh man. Let's see. I thought the same thing. She's probably overheated in the massive t-shirt. I'd be dying. Yeah, and the fact that she was wearing 2 because she had the CrossFit shirt on for a while and then she took that off. Let's see. You say Haley is going slow. She's still gonna crush all you fools. This is true. She was in the 27s, right?
I was watching the dudes where they were at.
And it also sounds like we're back. Rich Froning
Ooh.
back in action. Austin
Exciting.
Hatfield takes 25.1.
That's good.
And Boz, you're right. Fast and Furious works, especially when you don't slow down at all.
moly.
Hey, if we got the gas
Hey.
in the tank,
Hey.
let's take a look. We got
Rich
starting
Froning
out
is
at
still
classic
the
front
greatest
race.
CrossFitter of all time.
Big Roman looking fresh here now. Towards
He beat
the end.
Roman
He wasn't looking quite
head to
so
head.
good on that dumbbell.
Like Roman's not trying. There's all those people there. There's no
Just
way.
consistent
Mhm.
all the way through. Didn't even look like he was really
Dude.
phased until the buzzer, when it was really more relief that he.
Oh, I feel so vindicated.
Haley Adams is at, what I think is going to be an unorthodox approach, switching hands every time. And there he is. What can you say about the champ?
Little thumbs up to the crowd.
Well-
Rich Froning as he was working his way.
The pace is the pace, you know? You got to work and not
Said
stop
Haley Adams. And
at all.
athletes getting into that round of 27, a couple in the 30, and man, after a performance like that, might need to extend the scorecard just a little bit, but that's going to be a tough score to beat.
Whew.
with Austin Hatfield.
Who's going to do it? Who's going to beat that?
Man.
Austin Hatfield, 16.
What do you guys say, Tyler, after watching it?
Correct.
Austin's got an engine on him, man.
What a performance.
I didn't
He
think
does.
that he'd win that.
Amazing. Learned that
He
workout
does.
just a few minutes ago.
I mean, it is. Look at those reps.
25.1 open results.
Yeah,
Austin
Haley was in the
Hatfield scored
27s.
334. Rich Froning,
Because Rich was in the
309, 4 reps ahead
burpees.
of Roman Karenikov and Haley Adams.
4 reps.
261.
You know what they say?
And our four
Winning is
athletes are
winning.
Down with
That's
Roy
right.
McKernan.
All right, thanks, Chase. I'm going to start with you, Roman. You
All
started
right,
off so
let's break it down a
fast.
little bit. Let's pull up the scorecard.
Did it again.
I'm going to share this tab instead. All right. Burpees, chest and hips touch. You start on one side of the dumbbell. Chest and thighs must touch the floor. Return both feet with the hands off the floor. Wait, return to both feet with the hands off the floor. Oh, okay, they're just explaining how you go through it. Stepping over the dumbbell, jumping or passing in front of the dumbbell is not allowed. Making contact with the dumbbell is not allowed. Jump over the dumbbell. Both feet must be off the ground. Some portion of both feet must clearly pass over the dumbbell, not around it. A 2-foot takeoff or landing is not required.
Yep.
Cool. Same as last year. dumbbell hang clean and jerks. We know these. Hips and knees must be extended. Elbows must be extended, and the dumbbell must be side profile supported over the midline of the body, as we know. Placing the non-working hand on the thigh is not allowed. Do not do it, people. What else?
It says that the first rep can just go right to the shoulder.
Okay, cool.
A clean from the ground is allowed, but not required to start a set.
Wow. Back knee must touch the ground. No requirement on alternating. Oh, you don't have to alternate your legs. Renata's in luck. Yeah. That's great. She could just put the boot foot in front. Or not, the non-boot foot in front. Basically single leg pistol. Renata, you're in luck. Are you still watching? Dude, that's sick. You could do this whole workout. You're going to get RX reps here, lady. It's great. All right, scorecard goes all the way. Ooh, Austin Hatfield. Almost. How many clean and jerks did he have left? He got to this last line right here. He almost went and needed another line, a self-made line in the scorecard. This is cool. All right, any tips and tricks? Smooth is fast, but like Marissa said, fast is also fast.
Fast is also fast.
Your burpee pace is going to establish everything, I believe. Most people, you can continue to move the dumbbell. I don't think you need to really break the dumbbell until you, like, if you have to, you get into like what the round, if you get in around 27s, I could see you wanting to break it, but like the 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21s should be manageable enough if you just go smooth through that and don't break them like they were doing, because they were moving pretty smooth. They weren't.
I don't know. I think unless your back is like blowing up, I feel like you could like just switch arms and just keep moving.
Yeah.
Like do a big set, switch arms, do a big set, go back.
Yeah. I don't think there's a reason to put it down until you get it done. Does alternating versus not making a huge difference on the dumbbell, other than like what Tyler was saying, like saving one of your arms for the burpee or your back, and the contralateral rotation and fatigue? You could stay on one side. I would stay on one side for like the 3, 6, and the 9, and then do like 2, 2, 2, 2. It is pretty fast to switch though. Overhead.
Yeah, if you're comfortable with it, it could be just as fast.
Right. Especially if you're doing it to manage the rate, like the rate of travel. Because if alternating slows you down more, so then you can breathe a little bit and keep the cadence where you want it, I would definitely recommend like alternating for that effect. Yeah, but I mean, I could see somebody just being super pig pen and just ripping it on one side the whole time. I mean, Austin kind of did that, not like he would switch, but I if we went to watch it back, it seemed as though he stayed on one side more than the other. I could be wrong in that, but I felt like that was a little bit there. But yeah, that's it. It was over. They just ended it. They said, "Hey, bye." Okay, guys. Let's see. Any other questions? Any other questions? I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna write down some pacing from what we have, so you guys know our numbers that we have down, all the splits. We wrote them all down. For those of you guys who are athletes, we're gonna send out a good spreadsheet that has a warm up. It's got the paces from what Roman did. It's gonna have a cool down, and then a little spot for suggestions. Something we are going to have you guys do if you want. Internally, have a tab on the spreadsheet where you could put your paces once you've done the workout, so people can see it and get after it. Share scores for each other. I can't see the scorecard. Do you have to clean and jerk? You have to go to your shoulder because it's a clean to the shoulder, and then you go overhead. So they're just calling it a clean to overhead because you can press, or push jerk the dumbbell overhead. That's why they're saying clean to overhead, which was the question here. And then Kathy wants to know, step up with the outside foot first. Yep. Yeah. So if you guys are going to step up your burpee, stepping up the outside foot, and then it helps. And I'll do a video on this later. You step up on the outside, and then as you bring this foot up, you transition and like glide through the front foot on the burpee. So always try to step up the outside. If you've watched enough teams who laterally jump over the worm, that's the most effective way to do it. And I would even say, because like jumping up is going to be faster typically, but because it's the lateral jump over, and then you get into so many of them, it could almost be faster doing that outside step up, jump, and jump through that inside leg pretty easily versus somebody who's going jump up, jump over. Does that make sense? Like you could be jumping and stepping as you're getting up out of the burpee and coming over the dumbbell, because the rule says that your feet just have to be off the ground together at some point. And then also like you have to go over the dumbbell. So like you can achieve those things in one fluid motion, I would say more easily with stepping up with your outside leg than jumping and then jumping again, if that makes sense. But I will do a video on that later.
Definitely practice what you're going to do before you get into the workout.
Yeah. And then once you get pretty deep into the workout, I mean, you're just going to do whatever you're going to do, right?
Yeah.
But cool. Kill Taylor's going. As far as like warm up, just generally, I mean, biking, you want to warm up your hinge. Some caveman squats are always good. Stretching out your low back, crossover symmetry for your shoulders, if you have one. It's going to be a 5K run feel of a workout. Like I know it looked like it was a sprint in the beginning, but it's more of a 5K than it is like a Fran dog style workout. Anybody else? Any other questions? I like it. Do you like it?
I do. I think it's a great workout.
I'm actually disappointed. I didn't look at the scorecard till now that it only went to the 30s. I would have loved to see Hatfield just fill the scorecard. It's great. Let's see. 14 to 15. Luca gets to use a 35-pound dumbbell. It's going to be great. Everybody else, 35, 50, 55 plus year olds are going to be using a 20 and 35. Pretty standard. Cool. Any other questions? Melissa, what are you thinking? What's the thinking emoji about? Do you want us to kill Taylor? He hasn't even started yet. He's just, actually, maybe he has. Oh, he has now. He's 4 minutes in. Well, is that it, guys? Oh, she's thinking about how not to die. The delay on here is good. How not to die. All right. Well, I think I'll go in the garage, set up my camera, film myself doing some burpees for you guys. The hand clean and jerks are pretty self-explanatory. Trying to do big sets on the walking lunges, or big steps, big steps. Like Roman. I think that was a good strategy. Although he did get beat by Mr. Rich Froning, and Rich Froning took smaller steps. So I don't know. This is going to be a great setup for affiliates. Not too hard to judge. The 15-foot line, it's going to be great. Just need a dumbbell and some white lines on the ground. So, dude, we could do this in 2 heats. 5:50 a.m., 2 heats. We done. We out. Let's go get some coffee. We'll be back for 6:15. Oh, let's see what they're saying here. Marissa, did you have insider tips on this? Because I've been doing these movements for 7 months. Let's see, CJ. First 5 are going to feel fast, and then the last 10 will feel slow. Yeah. Yeah, and that's okay. That's actually a good thing to think about, is like the first 5 minutes are going to feel really fast. You should want to try and move fast through there and then settle into a longer pace. You're going to ramp up to ramp across and hold an even keel. So like, yeah, you could dip your foot too far in to the deep end on your burpees and your cycle rate and feel pretty blown up. I do think you can slow the whole workout down, even though you might be blown up in the lunges just a little bit, and collect your thoughts, because that's going to be a good spot where you're not really under any tension. As CrossFitters have been doing this for a while, like those lunges are going to feel pretty easy. They're going to feel like a rest. And you can kind of take some deep breaths and just be like, it's going to be okay. Like when I get back to these burpees, I need to just find my pace and settle in and move the way I'm moving. Let's see, because more reps just take longer. So that makes sense. Just don't panic. Yep, don't panic. And I think like I just said, moving the dumbbell the way they did, when you look at it, they're moving it slow for them and methodically. I wouldn't say slow, but methodically, easy and smooth. And then the lunges, again, same thing. Like in the beginning, they were a little chaotic, but then once everybody settled in, you could see that it was like, okay, here's my rest break. I'm going to reset my mind and do it again. And so it should be fun. I mean, I've been training burpees. I'm actually really excited because the way the format is, it's going to give me a little bit of rest and reprieve to be like, okay, you're doing great, dude. You're going to get these burpees. It's going to be fun. Nutrition tips for prepping the night before. Yeah. I mean, if you haven't already been eating carbohydrates today and yesterday, not that you're behind, but yeah, you could definitely use some carbs. You're going to want to do about 2 to 4 grams per kilogram of body weight on top of whatever you're eating at your baseline for you. So for example, of myself, just to give you some numbers. So like if I eat 300 grams of carbs and I'm trying to compete at my best level, like 300 grams daily, my baseline, I'm going to add another like 280 to 350 grams of carbs in my backloading and then into competing as well. So I would do that. And it's pretty easy to do where like I come into the workout because I'm a heavier athlete. I'm going to come into the workout anywhere from 80 to 120 grams of carbs. To make that math or the food sound really palatable, that's about a Gatorade and a half and like 2 to 3 bananas. It's really not that much food. Or like honey, you could do like 2 tablespoons of honey, some Gatorade, and a banana, and like get there pretty quick. What's a bagel? 64 grams of carbs. So like 2 bagels and you're there too. So it sounds like a lot when I say that, but then when I break it down and what the food actually is, it's really not. But you do want to have those carbohydrates because it is a 15-minute workout. It is high intensity. It's highly glycolytic. So pick things that you like. But yeah, coming in the morning, especially Lisa, try to get up, have like oatmeal, bananas, apples, oranges, Gatorade, if that's your jam. But you are going to want to bump up those carbohydrates. You will use them in this type of workout. And the more the better, especially for something like this, especially just like coming in for the training session, like for tomorrow, you're going to want, I don't know how much you weigh, but like, let's just say 60 to 100 grams of carbs. And then like, if you're worried about having 100 grams, I would say try it. Make sure it's like 20 to 30 minutes out away from the effort. And you won't feel full or heavy, and just see how it goes. And report back. And the more you do that, like the more you compete this way and like eat carbs to fuel the exercise, the more you can dial that in. Cause I'm just giving you ranges of numbers, but like you have to practice and log it of like, okay, this event I had 80 grams and I felt pretty good. So let's try 100 grams or like 90 grams. And then you do that on another event and you're like, wow, that felt really, really good. And you just keep pushing up until you're like, oh, no, that's too much. And then you bring it back down and like you have all that logged there. Or like you eat not enough and you're like, I don't feel like that did anything for me. I had 60 grams of carbs and it didn't feel like that helped. So it's like, well, then eat more carbs and then play that game again. So it takes some time, trial and error. You can also do that trial and error within your CrossFit class training or your one-on-one or hybrid training design that you have, and come into a day that's like your quote unquote competition day. Like for us, we do Send It Saturdays. That would be a day to practice competition nutrition a couple times a month. And you get like 24 exposures to that. And eventually you'll figure out what works for you. Cool. Wait, Harley won't be very happy. Well, won't Harley be happy about? Try and make the connection. All right. Any other questions?
Burpees?
He loves burpees. He loves burpees. This is great. I'm excited. Man, this is a good workout.
Yeah.
It's a good workout. It could have been a bad workout. Some are bad. Some are just like, oh man, it could have been 20.1. Could have been that. Let's check on Taylor Self. I don't want to pull him up here on this thing because I don't know how it's going. He's 12 minutes in. Who knows where he's at?
Is he suffering?
No, he's moving good. I don't want the Sevon contingency. He's alternating every rep. Oh, no, he's not. That was maybe just him trying to do something. Looked like he did 3 on one side. He's got 1, 2, 3, and then he switches. It looks like he's doing every 3 just for CJ. Taylor Self is doing every 3 and then switching. I don't know. And he's 13 minutes in. That looks like a good strategy. He looks rhythmic. He's got his shirt tucked in. For those of you guys who want to watch it, go on to the Sevon podcast and watch it. I can just commentate. Yeah. Cool. Anything else? Final things. That's what CJ was thinking of doing.
Do it.
Whatever is going to keep you smooth on the dumbbell and keep that thing on, in the hang on the shoulder overhead. However that's going to happen, I think that's going to be the best way. Like, you do not want to put that down if you can help it. And just remind yourself, like, I'm going into lunges that are bodyweight lunges, and I'm going back to burpees, and I have my pace. Like, you'll be all right. Cool. All right. Thanks, Melissa. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Those of you guys who are athletes internally, look on the Slack. We're going to give you a bunch of information. Yeah, mentally. Oh, this was a good little tip for you guys too. She's like, yeah, mentally, you're just counting 3s a bunch of times. 3 clean and jerks, 3 clean and jerks, 3 clean and jerks, 3 clean and jerks. I like that.
Yeah.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. That's good. Yeah. We'd have more if this was like more of a complex workout. It's really just in your personal pacing and holding that pace and breathing and relaxing after that first 5 minutes. I like, CJ highlighting that. I think the first 5 minutes are going to feel like, oh my God, okay. But then because the reps, there's so many more, you just kind of groove. You get in that groove and you go. It's just like in a 5K when you're running that first mile, you're like, all right, here we are. Like, okay. And then, second mile and a half, second mile, you're like, all right, we're good. This is it. Like, I'm going to finish this out. No problem. So carries over well. Keep the dumbbell off the floor. Like, just like CJ, I like that. I'm going to do that, CJ. We're very similar. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, lunchtime. Okay. Lunges. Let's go. Oh, burpees. Here we go. Burpees. Like, literally, that's what's going to be going on in my mind the whole time. And if someone comes over and starts to bother me, Cody, get the fuck away from me. Don't ruin my vibe, dude. Cool. All right, guys. We'll get those pacing charts out to you. Tyler's going to get on that. I'll film some burpees here in a second, and we'll build the warm up, and we'll be good to go. I will make some adjustments to you guys' training. Most of you guys, the Friday training, if you're going on Friday, you'll do the open, obviously. Going on Saturday, we'll still do our Friday's training. It's not going to hurt these movements at all. Most of it was just lifting. So like and subscribe, share this with your friends, and we'll see you guys on Wednesday. And then Tyler and I will see you for 25.2. Bye.